Well, good morning, my Aquarians. How are you cutie pies doing? I'm so happy to see my Aquarius. Hey, look, bottom of the deck. By the way, this is the main deck is Tarot, the Mystical Moments. I got the Star card, Eight of Swords reversed at the bottom of the clarifying deck. Yeah, let's get to your reading. I am doing bonus reads again this weekend. I taken the top 3 highest viewed signs. As you know, you guys are one of them. You have been almost consistently one of them since I started it. So yeah, I am doing that again this weekend. And I apologize for the noise. I'm not quite sure how much the microphone will isolate me and not the background noise, but I have a construction going on in my house for about the next 6 weeks, 6 days a week, from like 7 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. So it is what it is. I'm hoping I'm far enough away from it so it doesn't annoy you guys. All right, Aquarians. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius. And I am under the weather, so I apologize. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius. What do the Aquarians need to know? What do the Aquarians need to know? What do the Aquarians need to know? Ooh, the World. You got some big cards. You have the Star upright and Eight of Swords reversed at the bottom of the clarifying deck. Whatever, if something was bothering you, Aquarius, it's not anymore. All right. General energy for my Aquarians. Ace of Cups. I like Tower reverse, letting something go. Every time you split the deck, it just tells such a story. King of Swords. Look at that. Making a strong decision to let something go. That was really, I feel like, bothering the crap out of you guys. Okay, that's it. Aquarius is like, yeah, Stacy, I am busy. Get to my messages. I'm getting there, Aquarius. I'm getting there. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius. What do the Aquarians need to know? What do the Aquarians need to know? General energy. What do the Aquarians need to know? It is Five of Cups reverse, Scorpionic energy. Five of Cups reverse, traditionally, if you don't look at this, the way they depict this card, because this looks like an Eight of Cups, honestly. So, and an Eight of Cups reverse means stuck in one's feelings. So that's why it could be a mind F when you look at this card. But a Five of Cups reverse is no longer focus on what is gone. I feel that with you. Every time I split the deck, it said, Aquarius, let go. You let go of a Tower moment, something you held on to, and you're in the Star. Look at, even this says Eight of Swords reverse. You freed yourself, okay? But Five of Cups reverse is you choosing not to focus on what's gone. You're not focusing on the past. You're not focusing on what you can't control anymore. So yeah, that is really nice. What's influencing the Five of Cups reverse? What's influencing the Five of Cups reverse? What's influencing the Five of Cups reverse for Aquarians? What's influencing the Five of Cups reverse? And the Page of Wands. I mean, it's just like the bottom of the deck. The Star and the Eight of Swords reverse. Letting go, starting over. So you could be Page of Wands. It's interesting because look at, you might have your eye on somebody new these days, something passionate, something that makes you feel good. But it could just be open to new things. Like he's pulled back and he's got a, whatever you call that thing. Whatever you call that thing. It's like trying to take a closer look. So you might be trying to take a closer look into a career path, into going back to school, into changing jobs. But whatever it is, it really signifies a lot of hope here of just newness. And especially since we're getting into your birthday season here. And happy early birthday, by the way. All right, what's the reason for the reading for my Aquarians? What's the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, kids? What is it? What is it? And the Ace of Swords. There you are. There you are with your key of knowledge, new beginning, clarity, focused. We go from an Ace of Swords, which is the aha moment, like walking away from something clearly in the past, or just no longer focusing on it, and putting all your attention on where you need to be, where your happiness is. Because as we know, wherever your focus goes, energy flows. And this is an Aquarius that says, I can't change what has been done to me or who wronged me. I don't even want to think of those people anymore. I just want to focus on what's to come. You are free. See the bird? See that bird around her? She is free. You're free from whatever that is. You might even feel freer, like you're breathing better these days. It's just without that extra weight around your ankles. That was the past. What is in the past, by the way? What's in the past? What's in the past? What's in the past? What's in the past? Lovers, Gemini energy. Lovers reverse, I should say. A disconnect. I'm getting both. This could be for an Aquarius that obviously relationship fell apart and you walked away. As hard as it was. I mean, I feel like you probably sat in this for a long time, like she's waiting in her emotions, but it is reversed. So I feel like, do you still care about this person? You may always care about that person, but you had, I mean, it's either stay in where you are and nothing gets accomplished. Nothing gets, I mean, what's the point of just being miserable? If it, you know, it's like if nothing's changing and you're still doing the same thing, it's going to be consistently nothing's changing. This is an Aquarius that's taking control of their life, moving on, maybe finding new friends. I see these birds. I love the birds. And it's funny. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's like dumping one bird because it was reversed for another bird. Okay, you're finding a new flock, Aquarius. But look at this Page of Swords and the Hierophant and the Magician. And somebody's like, so what's Aquarius doing over there? You know? Well, Aquarius is learning. I do feel like some of you definitely, when it comes to job or your career, because I feel like maybe that's where your focus is mostly, you really might be going back to school or thinking about it. But with the Magician and the Hierophant here, this is some powerful energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, and Gemini. Very, very powerful energy. And you could simply be the Page of Swords, thirsting for something new in your life, a new version of you, what you can become. Let's see, what's on Aquarian's mind? What is on Aquarian's mind? What is on Aquarian's mind? What is it? There she is again, the World. Aquarius, I feel like whoever this Lover's reverse was, you were this tiny, tiny little, you're in this world, right? And then you somehow, with this Page of Wands, right, what's going on right here? Or really, actually, let's go here. With the Five of Cups reverse, I feel like then you transferred over to this world, okay? You are in between worlds. You're literally your card, the Six of Swords. You're literally going from here to here. You know why? Does she look like she can fit into that world anywhere? She can't. She can't even fit into that world. This is where I think the Page of Wands is. I think this might be where you're at. Soon, whatever this Page of Wands is, whatever path you're about to embark on, this is what's going to become of it. So this isn't a wasted lesson, neither is this. They all become her. They all become a map to your future, okay? The past back here was this relationship. Maybe it's even a disconnect from yourself or disconnect from many relationships. This is a record of the past. You can't change it. It's in writing. It is what it is. You can always go back and as reference, but you don't need the past to dictate where you're going to go. You need a map, and she is clearly a map. So what you're doing is creating a new map. You're blazing new saddles for yourself. And it feels damn good, I got to say. Page of Wands is a really nice energy. Really passionate. That is a really a burst of energy. So if you recently had a new idea, just giving you an example, to start a new business, the old Aquarius would say, oh, I don't know. That sounds kind of crazy. That sounds a little, that sounds unstable. I'm going to go over here and work my ass off for 8 hours a day and bring home like 3 jelly beans. This is an Aquarius says, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it today. I don't even want to wait tomorrow. That's the Page of Wands, the World, and the Ace of Swords. And because of this energy, I feel like this Five of Cups reverse is so far in the past then. You're not focused on it. You're only focused on the 2 cups that are remaining, which for her, it's the 2 abundance. Is she abundant right now? No, but she believes one day she will be. Therefore, she will. You have to believe it before you achieve it, right? What's in the near future? What's in the near future for my Aquarians? What's in the near future for my Aquarians? What's in the, oh, we got a flipper. Yeah, that's right. 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. Independently, happily ever after. I say independently. It's not the 10 of Cups. 9 of Cups is usually a single energy. It's the happiness that comes from within first. If you're happy within, you're going to recognize happiness out there. When you are vibrating at a higher energy, you're going to pull in higher vibrational energies. Now, will you pull in low vibrational? Sure, but you won't notice them. They were not on your radar anymore. They're kind of like they're literally below you, right? You wouldn't even notice them. Where maybe last year you would be like so grateful if this is about a relationship that somebody would be looking your way. I feel like in this energy you would have so many options that yeah, you're not thirsty. You're just not thirsty to go for anything. You know, you're very selective these days. I think this Nine of Cups, that's what I'm feeling. You're going to be selective about the people around you. You're selective how you look. There's a lot of caretaking with you coming in. But Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, that's a lot of personal happiness. All right, let's see what's going on. Nine of Wands reverse was at the bottom of the deck and the King of Cups upright. Just wanted to put that out there. Okay, what is the Five of Cups reverse and the Page of Wands? Reason for, well, the general energy. Five of Cups reverse and the Page of Wands for Aquarians. Five of Cups reverse. So if you're an Aquarius that recently left something, could be a marriage, definitely a soulmate. I mean, this is a soulmate card, right? Five of Cups instigates, it insinuates it's a soulmate too, because, I mean, nobody is knee deep in heavy emotions and feeling like they can't walk if they aren't affected by another energy, right? That's a soulmate energy when you're that affected by someone else. But just maybe, Aquarius, this energy puts you into a new path. Not just a new path to take you from here to here, but to completely change your thinking about the world as you know it. I mean, really, it's pretty amazing how far you've grown. All right, what is the Five of Cups reversed and the Page of Wands for Aquarius? What is the Five of Cups reversed and the Page of Wands for Aquarius? What is the Five of Cups reversed and the Page of Wands? Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy, equal give and take. Oh, that's a concept, isn't it? I do. Remember what I said about that Nine of Cups? You're never going to be so hungry or so thirsty where you're going to be on your knees for another energy ever again. You know, I feel like there was maybe some waiting going on. There was some breadcrumbing going on. There was some not acknowledging how great you really are. It's upright though. And I think this Page of Wands and Six of Pentacles is, I honestly feel like it was probably a Six of Pentacles reverse that put you into this Page of Wands. So you can have a Six of Pentacles upright. Because I feel like whatever you had to walk away of, because it's on the same line, this lovers reverse and the Five of Cups reverse is because they weren't given to you. Or you weren't getting what your soul needs. And maybe you were settling for less than who you are just to be in this person's company. As little as you were getting, if that makes any sense. It's like you were lowering your standards so you could play with them, so you could play along with them, right? What you're doing here is raising your standards. You're raising your vibration. And if this person ever catches up, the soulmate realizes what a catch you really are and catches up, they need to raise their standards because you're never going to lower your standards again. These people on their knees lowered their standards because they would take anything this guy's given them. I hate the depiction on the Six of Pentacles. I really do. But they'll take anything this guy's giving them like he's some type of god or something, right? What I honestly feel like is you had enough. And you're like, I'm not getting on my knees for anyone. And I don't even care if it's my profession. It's not happening. Page of Wands, right? You're moving on. And from now on, Aquarius is the one in power, standing there, deciding who gets fed and who not. And first of all, you are going to be fed here. All right, what's the Ace of Swords? Reason for the reading? The aha, clarity. You know, and it's interesting because Ace of Swords, yes, it's your card along with Gemini and Libra, but look at the stars all over him or her. I guess it doesn't matter. But see all the stars all over this person? It's your star card. It was at the bottom of the deck. Whatever path, Aquarius, that you're about to embark on, I really feel it's leading to that same destination. I feel like we have this reading for you a lot. You just have to get going with the Page of Wands. And it's funny because when you're a Page of Swords, you're not in action mode, but you're researching. This is a Page of Swords and a Page of Wands feeling because he or she's looking really close on what they want, but it is a wand. So that means, okay, now I gotta do this because I don't want this opportunity to pass me by. So this could be For an example, if you are at a workplace that there's no more happiness, you feel disconnected from yourself. If this is not a love relationship, you feel disconnected. You don't remember why you're even doing this job besides the money. You probably hate going there. You love Friday. You hate Sunday because you have to go back to work on Monday. And this Page of Wands says, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I can't make myself go there anymore. I can't make myself be who I used to be. I've outgrown it. And yeah, you have. You are still this person trying to fit into this tiny world. And now you're realizing, I can't pretend to be anybody else than who I am. So I feel like this is either you're taking that chance and going for what you deserve with the Six of Pentacles for more money, either within the same company or putting yourself out there, putting those resumes out in the world. Some of you this is about traveling, expanding your knowledge in your own universe within. Some of you, this could even be about putting yourself out there to date if you haven't dated in a while. But it's wherever you are now, it's a complete 180 to where you're going to be. Okay, what is the Ace of Swords, the reason for the reading? Tell me about the Ace of Swords, the reason for the reading for Aquarius. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Why is the Ace of Swords here? And the Ace of Cups reverse. Again, who's thirsty here? You've been thirsty for a long time. I think you've been worried about everybody else's cup and getting enough but you. You are it reminds me of a fountain. I think everybody has taken from you where your fountain's not running anymore. A fountain that you used to be able to rely on for your own strength and your own healing is now dried up because nobody's been putting that energy into you. They've only been taking out of you. It's like a tree, okay? If you keep pulling things out of a plant and a tree, it's going to wither up. It's not going to be the vibrant, beautiful creature it once was. And so the Ace of Swords says, you know what? I need a change. I need an overhaul. 2022 is my year. 2021 and before is no longer around. It doesn't exist. I'm not going to focus on it. You might really be changing jobs, changing partners, changing cities, changing cars. I mean, this is an Aquarius. If you want to call it a midlife crisis, so be it. But it's a midlife crisis that is maybe 20, 30 years too late. And even if you are 40, you know what I mean? It's kind of like you don't even have to be at that age because this probably should have taken place a long time ago. All right, what is the Lovers reverse in the past? What is the Lovers reverse in the past for Aquarius? What is the Lovers reverse in the past? What is the Lovers? It feels so much like betrayal. Like you put your trust in somebody. Could have been something you even talked yourself into. Like, because she is a human with a bird, okay? And the King of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I feel like you could have put your trust in. This is Taurus again. It's literally... Maybe, look at this, maybe this Taurus promised, if you we're dealing with the Taurus, maybe the Taurus promised to give you the world, right? Over here. Promise to give you that Ace of Pentacles. Promise to give you the Ten of Cups. You just never got there. And all you were doing was waiting for those promises to come through. And here they are, Six of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles reverse is somebody who's a cheapskate. It is, if it's a boss. It's somebody who's they're very materialistic. They're very insecure. They worry about their status. They worry about what people think. And if this is you, Aquarius, maybe, just maybe, you could have been disconnected. And both storylines could be true. You could have been disconnected from yourself because of a lack of belief. A lack of belief that this is your destiny, this King of Pentacles. You are a King of Swords. But I feel like if this is your story, just without the relationship aspect of it, or an outside energy, the King of Pentacles reverse is someone who has a fear around money. They have a fear around losing money. They have a fear around not having enough money. They have a fear of never making enough money. They worry about their bills. There's just a lot of worrying going on with the King of Pentacles reverse. And usually he's a King of Pentacles reverse because it doesn't have the belief that he can just go out and change his universe or change his thinking or change his existence. He looks at other King of Pentacles upright and say, man, my next life, I want to be him. Not really realizing he is that. He is abundant. He is smart. He is witty. He is a hard worker. But somewhere along the line, a long time ago, somebody told him he wasn't. And there was a story that he started to believe, or she. It's just a king on the card. And that's where the disconnect happened. Now, if this is a relationship, clearly this is somebody who took and didn't give. It's simple as that. Somebody who promised but never followed through. Okay, what is the world on Aquarian's mind? What is the world on Aquarian's mind? What is the world doing here on Aquarian's mind? I got the whole world in my hands. Doesn't it? It looks like it, doesn't it? That's just popped in my head. Okay. All right. You do. You don't just have a whole world. You have two whole worlds, and you became one. Through the Three of Cups, I'm feeling. Okay, what is the world on Aquarian's mind? It is the Nine of Cups reverse. This is what led to this. Nine of Cups reverse and a Five of Cups reverse, which is a Four of Cups reverse if you're in negative form, right? Four of Cups reverse is no longer waiting for to be fed, no longer waiting for that elusive cup. You're no longer going to sit there and wait for the perfect moment to live your life. You're now living your life. I feel like you waited for the perfect moment for so long. It's like people kept taking and you kept waiting for them to notice you, or waiting for your promotion, or waiting, just a lot of waiting. And you're not anymore. The world feels very emperor, and it's like if you take the emperor and the empress and the judgment and the I mean, all of those huge cards. I'm trying to think of the other one. It's just temperance, yeah. But if you take them all, the death card, and just say no freaking more, the Tower, sudden change. And I feel like just like in the bottom of this deck, I feel like you're letting it go. You're letting it go once and for all. You're letting go who held you back. You're letting go of the bullies in your life. You're letting go of the negativity, even within yourself, because this kind of energy that people instill tends to, even though they leave our lives, and you could call them on it. You could say, you know what? I don't like the way you treated me back in 1972. And they'll be like, what are you talking about? But their words lived in within you. Okay, they don't even know the damage they did within you, and you carried it. And there's a tiny seed that grew, that started to grow in this negativity tree within you that said, I don't know, maybe there was some truth in that, and I'm not seeing it. And even if it would have been a 5% chance, that 5% kept you held back and disconnected from living the life you were probably always meant to have. And I think this is 2022, as Corey says, no more. I'm going to damn well have this by the end of this year if it's going to kill me. And I'd rather be in that side than live a life where I feel like, I'm like the Walking Dead over here, where I'm just existing. I'm not living. I'm gray. I'm not in color. Like the Judgment card. It's a gray existence. It's a tasteless existence. It's a colorless existence. And then the Judgment comes and says, wake up. You need to wake up in your own life. And that is a true awakening, is when you realize that all this time, by caring what people think, you gave them the power to the key to your happiness. And now you hold the key to your happiness. Reason for the reading is saying, I don't need anybody else's cup to heal me. I have it in spades. I have 9 of them. And you know what? You're going to be protecting this energy in the future from now on. There's the Lovers and the Five of Cups. Well, you know what? Too bad. Tables turn, and the Two of Cups. I feel like Four of Swords reverse and the King of Wands reverse. This is just the same whole tarot story. I'm going to pull cards because I really want to know where you're going. If you're curious, if you left somebody behind, there they are. Because you're a Five of Cups reverse, well, here they are. Five of Cups uprights, the Scorpio. Now they see you are in the world. You're long gone. You could have blocked them. You may not have blocked them, because when people block other people, it shows that they still have power over you. That you physically have to block them to try not to think about them. I think the most power you have over someone, if they're not blocked and you still don't give a shit, that's when they know they lost. It's not when you block someone. It's when you just don't care. You just simply don't care, because you know what? Those bastards can feel that. And that's why they're in the Five of Cups, because you are in the Nine of Cups. And like I said, 9 minus 5 is a 4 of Cups. And now you're the one who got away. And if you want to know what you're doing, look at these cards. Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Queen of Cups. Balanced. because you decided to pull one of these cups up and heal yourself. You're protecting your energies from these low vibrational heathens. And here you are, Lovers and Queen of Cups. It's not like you lost faith in love. You just now are more protective over love. You know the value of what this means in your life. You know the value of good people in your life, real people, honest people. You know the value of living a life in full color rather than in a black and white existence. You now know, you're awake, right? That's why 2 cards are about being connected to oneself. And also, once you're connected is when the soulmate comes in. The soulmate you were meant to have. This wasn't a soul. Okay, this was a soulmate to get you into this other world. They were the vehicle to get you to where you really needed to be, is in the arms of this person. Yeah, I mean, it's quite beautiful. Okay, let me pull another card here. What is this 9 of Cups for Aquarius? This is more, I mean, guys, obviously this is beyond a 1-week read, okay? I feel like this is a whole year. If you decide to say, you know what, enough's enough. This is enough's enough kind of energy. What is the 9 of Cups here in the near future? What is the 9 of Cups here in the near future? Oh, what do we have? Did you see what came out of nowhere? It's you, upright, saying, see again, see his bag? He's not taking the past with him. Every card, when I was shuffling in your energy to the cards I put down, says you are not taking shit anymore. You're not taking anything from the past into 2022. You're probably even irritated that this reading exists. Not that it exists, but even these Cretans are in here. This is how strong you are in this energy. If you are still at the tail end of this, don't worry. I feel like Aquarius season is where it really begins, okay? And that's just on the 20th. And what are we on, the 11th? So that's 9 days. So it's coming up less than 2 weeks, right? Is this new beginning. And I feel like you guys probably feel this energy building and building and building. And what it's doing is going to push you off the cliff and seeing if you can fly. Because I'll tell you, this big bad boy of a bird was too big to fly. This is a bird that can't fly. And you probably helped him fly. You try to make him fly. You try to show him his way. You try to show him his good qualities. And it could be a woman too. But he's wearing a cute top hat. And in my opinion, there's just not enough birds wearing top hats these days. But you get what I'm saying. This is a person where you tried. He was a bird and you put clothes on him, a top hat, and you tried to make him a gentleman or a gentlewoman. But he is who he is. He's not who you want him to be. He is who he is. Maybe for another bird, he will flock with them. You need to find your flock. And I think that's where you're going. But it's just the biggest point of the story is enough's enough. It really is. And you're not waiting for somebody to bring a key to your happiness. You have your own key these days. So I love it. All right, my Aquarians, that is what I have for you. I will maybe see you this weekend, maybe not. But if not, I'll definitely see you next week. Take care, guys.